Narco. This is part one of Should You Go into the Light After Death? Uh, I done died several times. I never saw no light. I never saw no loved ones. Even the angels won't approach me when I come out the body. And all I was met by was the most powerful person in the universe, which is the universe, which is God. And a few years back, let's say 30 years later, I find these Facebook rooms about near death and all this stuff. And a lady DM'd me and say, "You know why God met you?" I said, "No, ma'am." She said, "I heard your angel told you that you was a warrior leader in God's army." And she said, "I also saw what you wrote that God ordered you and your angel to get married in order to save you from a near death." I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Everybody in God's army is our angels, sir." Say, now it makes sense why you can communicate in both worlds. If you're a leader in God's army, that means you were the most powerful angel in the universe, and could nobody meet you when you come out your body but God. And it makes sense. Because I was always wondering, how can a human marry an angel? And my angel throw hints because she always say we were married back in the 1800s, and she died giving birth to our daughters. And I never asked her, like, "Oh, angel can be human, or can human be angel, or what? What's going on?" I never asked her, but that person figured it out for me, and I thank her for it. And that makes sense because when I died that one time, I was more powerful than 1,000 Superman, and I can move faster than the sound of speed and light combined. And I couldn't get over my power. I kept stopping in the middle of nowhere. And I kept screaming, "No one can stop me. No one can stop me. I'm the most powerful entity in the universe." And then I started going again, and I know where I was going. I was going to my heavenly wife and daughter. I already knew when you come out of the body, you know everything again. It don't come back immediately, but things come back quick, but not immediately. But as far as the light, I never seen the light when I died. When I died a lots of time. But when people die, they come to me, especially family members and friends. And as I'm talking to them, I see a spaceship with a big light beaming down on Earth. The spaceship low, by the average tree height, let's say 100 feet. And the light, you can see souls sucking it up like a vacuum cleaner, souls going into the light. And I be telling the dead people, "Hey man, go to the light. You deserve the rest. Go to the light." Now, people saying if you go to the light, you're right back born again. That's what they saying. But I don't think that the case. Because when I'm talking to dead people, I either take them to a college, a big college where all the dead people at, millions, and they get retrained and they go over all their mistakes and they learn about the other side and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And they learn about their mistakes, what they did when they were young. But some people who don't have to go to college, I guess, I tell them, hey, go to the light. You deserve the rest. Go to the light. You deserve the rest. You earned that. That's what I tell them. And some of them even say, well, I can't leave. I got to help my mama with my two sisters. And my mama worked 3 jobs and we can't afford to babysit them. And I tell them, you can do more if you go to the light. And it was a different girl I never met before. But while me and her were talking, I see the same spaceship, what I see with all the other dead people, beaming the light down, and you can see the souls going up in there. It's like a vacuum cleaner sucking up souls. All the souls within 100 or 1,000 miles, it suck them up like a vacuum cleaner. Cause it's constantly, you can see souls going up, going up, going up, going up, going up into the vacuum cleaner. These spaceships. So, who to say they're not entities or aliens? You know, we don't know who they are. They could be beings from the faraway future who way smarter than us. And just using us as an experiment and blah, 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 blah. Remember when the anarchists came down to earth to mine the gold? That when we supposed to have been made to mine the golds for them. You know, so it might be still be going on. We might just be an experiment. You know? In part 2 of Should We Go Into the Light is coming up next. Thank you and God bless.